Let me open up chat. Got it. Let's open it. Okay, there we go. Chat opened. Alright, let's see. Yep, not me. Hello. Do we think this loads? I'm debating what I think is going to happen first. Because clearly we're not supposed to be here. Like, we're clearly not supposed to be here. To build a stairway to heaven. You don't need stilts in heaven. New phone, who dis? I don't know, who is this? Ooh, a tub. Sweet. We're talking like jacuzzi style, hot tub, normal tub, one of those stand-in shower tub. Wait, that's not a tub, that's just a shower. That literally wouldn't be a tub. Tub of toothpaste. I think of all the tubs there are that exist. Teletubbies. Please don't be a Teletubby, if I can be honest. Please don't be a Teletubby. What type of tub are you, tub? These are the important questions. If you're a Teletubby, it might have to be a permaban. I'm sorry. Those things are creepy. What if I'm the green Teletubby? Yeah, Are you the green Teletubby? Oh my god. Don't matter which Teletubby. He has so far to go. He's the cutest one? Let me double check. Teletubbies. You know, I can agree with you on that. The green one is the cutest one. I think yellow looks like the most like they're gonna murder me in my sleep. Actually, I think it goes red, yellow, purple, and then green based on who's gonna murder me first. Let me just open this up real quick. Alright, let me just... I can't believe I'm gonna do this. One sec. We gotta decide who's gonna... How this is gonna go. Not that. No, don't open that. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, let me... add... I mean, we don't really want them to go extinct. I mean, actually, I don't think I would mind them going extinct. But Tub seems pretty cool. But Tub's also purple, and if Tub's the purple Teletubby, the yellow one is just, Okay, we have to rank them. We have to rank them based on which one's most likely to murder us. I'd say the baby son is all of them. Okay, just look at them in the eye. Purple just seems like they're high. The green one. The green one. I mean, yeah, they do all have the same face, but the way their eyes are looking, at least in the photo, gives a different perception. Dude, still. I just feel like the red one is gonna kill me. Yeah, the purple one is a little bit cute. I just feel like the red one is gonna murder me, and then the yellow, and then the purple, and then I just feel like the green one just isn't present in reality. The green one's just staring into someone's soul. So yeah, that's how I think I would be. I think that if I had to be in a room with one of them, I'd be more comfortable with green or purple. But if we're talking like murder, like who I think is going to murder me first, it's going to be red, yellow. I'd say it's kind of honestly kind of a toss-up between green and purple. I just don't think green's here, so I think it's going to be purple and then green. All right, now that we got that out of the way. Nike treats, got it. All right, that one's a dead end. We're going to go ahead and sell that one, actually. How much money do we make back from that? Not much. Okay. Nope, that's a dead end too. There we go. I can't believe the height limit was like 5 blocks above the house, and we did all this because we thought this was the height limit. But it turns out stairs just break it. I'm happy to make you still. No Teletubbies here. Alright. Fun Tumblr. A girl said she always thinks of me. What? When she thinks of like a bathtub, she always thinks of you? Or she just thinks about you like she has a crush on you? Just in general. Like, what's the context for her thinking about you? I feel like that tells a lot. And that one's dead end. For like a month. Okay, so absence. Okay, got it, got it. Yeah, that is cute. We're not even close. Should I ask about the stairs? I was trying to find the height limit for the house. So I thought that I could just use stairs to get to the height limit. And then we built it all the way up here, and then it was still going. So I decided to go back down because the game was going to start. And then decided to see where it allowed me to actually build actual walls. And it turned out to be like 5 blocks above the top of the house. It's just that stairs apparently completely break the height limit. And we didn't know that. And that would have saved us like $70,000 to have known that. But you can't place anything above like 5 blocks above except for stairs. I didn't know that stairs broke the height limit. So this was in our attempt to find the top of the height limit. Full 5-star explanation. I feel like, granted, there's a lot of things we can do without like explanations. I feel like this one truly does need an explanation. Alright. Out there here. So anyway, now we're going to see if we get to like 125k first, if the game crashes first, or if we reach the height limit that we already bypassed. Hours of building. No. We are stopping when we get to 125,000. That's why it's a question of which one happens first. The game went very well. It should be about over. I came here during, like, halfway through the fourth. 63-10. Indiana. So I felt okay. Also, Mikey wanted to go to bed. Like you said, bedtime. Why? That was just a bad place to put stairs. Yeah. No, typically the answer would be I wouldn't leave the game. But, there's like 5 minutes left, and we're ahead. When I left, it was 49-10. And I was like, I don't think there's a chance. Go in for the celebration. True. Okay. And stop falling. I'm working on it. Picture of steel, so true. But I'm not going to spend all my savings doing this. If we make it to 125,000, that's it. That is going to be our highest point. But I truly hope we actually reach, like, a secondary limit. Because this is ridiculous. Yeah, I literally jumped from the top and then, like, dodged and weaved so that I didn't end up, hitting any of them on the way down. I wanted maximum, terminal velocity. If you reach that point, we call it good, and then we jump from the top. You now see the title. Nice. Okay. You see username and click, that's a fair reaction, yeah. I too do that. Not with my own stuff. I automatically open mine to make sure that it's all working and not lagging and reading chat. No! Okay. Guys, do we think this is OSHA approved? Do we think the Homeowners Association is going to have any problem with this? For reading the random username? Oh, nice. Alright. Alright, let's see, there we go. Yeah, I follow a lot of people on Twitch. You can, Wolf. You can go onto an individual channel that you, yeah? that you follow, and then go to just click on their profile, and then there should be a follow button and a little bell. You can turn the bell so that the bell is crossed through, and then you should not receive notifications from them. Two other streamers, nice. But yeah, I actually just turned on a notification for one of the people I follow today. Some of them I'll have off, and then, you know, I'll just pop on. I'm like, oh, they're on, and then just stop and just see it. To channels I'm not followed to. Oh, yeah, I want to figure out how to turn that off too. I also want to figure out how to turn that off. Like, we recommend, I don't, why? Stop it. Why do you start doing this? I already follow enough people. I don't want to view some random stream. Does it have dogs in it? No, I'm not interested. No dogs, no Doug. Not interested. Sorry. Where do you see the thing that says smart notification? Is it in iPhone settings or is it somewhere in Twitch? Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. We might just take this to 150. I'm gonna change the title. Twitch settings, notifications, there it is. All right, well, I'll check that out later. Because I, too, would like to turn that off. I get so excited anytime I see a notification because I assume it's some of the few people that I have notifications set up for. And then it's like some random person. I'm like, good job. Happy for you. Congrats. Why are you in my notifications? Yeah, smart notifications should not turn off normal notifications. So many follow people. I just watch a lot. It's a good question. Yeah, I just have a lot of streamers who I follow. And right now, also, Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Some of them I don't think I've streamed in a hot minute, so I probably should unfollow because it's been like a couple years. So I definitely need to do that. I'll probably get rid of like 5 out of like the 25 or 30 I follow. Let me check settings, notifications. Receive notifications on where you're active. Channel settings per channel. Okay, yeah. So even if you have enable smart notifications off, you can still have it per channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still says I have them turned on for channels that I have on. That is good. All right. Well, look, learned a new thing today. Bob Ross. Yes, Bob Ross is in fact dead. Yes. But his family still keeps on like a Twitch channel that always has like streams of his videos on because, you know, nobody buys like the CDs anymore. And it always has like typically at least 1,000 viewers. Because one of my friends from high school always liked to like fall asleep to him. I'm more of a white noise falling asleep and less of a listening to people talk falling asleep. Yeah, we're gonna go to 150,000. Need a fan to fall asleep normally. That's pretty much the equivalent of like a white noise, yeah. Yeah, same here. I don't need it, but it's really helpful. There's a joke somewhere in there. I don't think I follow. I don't think I follow. About a fan or Bob Ross talking as you sleep. Falling asleep. Shh. Yes, I am a happy little accident. I don't know, just imagine like the dreams you would accidentally have from listening to Bob Ross falling asleep. Just happy little birds. I feel like it'd be like a Teletubbies episode. I feel like you'd be seeing the freaking red Teletubby in your dream if you listen to Bob Ross falling asleep. Like they both have the same kind of like happy energy. Granted, Bob Ross has never been like, I'm gonna murder you, happy energy, but if you go back to notifications and click on mobile, then scroll through, see recommend live. It was auto. Okay. Alright, yeah, I just turned off smart thingy. So I'll see if that works, but I'll definitely go back and check that as well. Thank you much. Yeah, it just sucks when you're like, oh yay, someone's streaming that I want to see. Who the frick are you? All due respect, but what the frick? Like, if I want to see recommended channels, I'll go check out the For You tab. Alright, let's go. Okay, no, that's the end. Alright, we're gonna sell that. Also, like, Twitch's viewer count thing has been, like, broken. At least for, like, mobile for me. Notification from my friend and you. Nice. Like, it just has not been updating for me. And then, like, the after stream thing will be, like, telling me, like, what I expect for, like, viewers and stuff. Like, I can see it, like, on my OBS profile, but if I just have it, like, pulled up on mobile, it's not showing. Like, I think it still says, okay, no, now it says 6. But now it'll stay at 6, no matter if it drops below 6 or not, unless I leave and come back. Like, I just exited out and came back to check on the notification thing, so it went from 0 to 6, and I'm like, I've been talking to you guys for, like, 10 minutes. I know there's not 0 people here. I do talk to myself, but typically not full-blown conversations. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I hope that's dead end. Yeah, no, it started happening like 2 weeks ago. It's been annoying. Just hallucinating. No. Okay, fine. Nope. Oh, yeah, let's mow right here. I thought it was replacing the cycle. Alright, we're going to 150,000. Do we think we reached the peak? Or do we think we just continue on? Or crash? 450,000. Holy frick. It's not even loading water now. So high. until the game crashes. I mean, we only have 3,000 more to go before we say... Okay, well that's dead end. Alright. I don't want to waste all my money on this. Like, I spent like 3 hours doing a job so that I could have money for the up house, and now we're just building stairs. Spend it all on stairs. What time is it? Okay, we're giving it 15 more minutes. It just works. We're giving it 15 more minutes of trying to find the top before we move on. At least momentarily. Yes, I would like enough time to play a little bit of Fire Emblem, yes. How will that go? I have no idea. Oh, I thought I was at the top. I got so excited. I got so excited. I'm thinking as long as we don't send Titania off on her own. And actually keep her with the group, it'll go fine. And we'll probably have less than 5 deaths. Yesterday was just a slaughter. Dead end. One sec. This is not YouTube. No, not relaxing. We're not looking for relaxing. This is very intense. No, 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 no. Wait, actually, we can make this way too intense. One sec. We can make this way too intense. Alright. Where is video game playlist? Where the frick did it go? Xenoblade 3, no. Where the frick are you? Wait, I can do Control F. Control F. Video. Well, actually, they all say video. You know, that was probably not the best one to type in. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. Alright. We turn off the music in here. Engage the enemy as Xenoblade 1. That is true. It has been a while. I was trying to level up a lot, and we will eventually come back to it. There's just been a lot that was going on. Like, I was super under-leveled, so I was trying to get, like, higher on it. I know I would still like to get a little bit higher. But we'll be coming back to that probably sometime in the next month or so. Yeah, once I get over-leveled, so we can just blaze through. I feel like this game requires you to do a lot more grinding than the others, which is saying something. Because the others still required a lot of grinding, but even the grinding in those just didn't feel quite as exhausting. But maybe that's because I am not quite as connected to these characters as I was to the story and stuff of 1 and 3. Yeah. Alright. Sound, music, off. Alright, stare. We are right there. Perfect. Come on. I'm so high. Guys, the boats look like freaking gummy bears. Oh, well, that's not. I don't think I can make that one. Little steep, just a little bit. Here, here. Which one's next? See if I can guess it. Just the main thing. Not hype enough. It's a great song, but not hype enough. This is what you build stairs to. Makes me want to do it on the beat, but I know that'll cause me to fall. Construction music. This is Mechanical Rhythms, Xenoblade 1. So gross. Eventually something has gotta crash, right? How far away do we have to be for the houses to despawn? Like Minecraft. You're building very far and the clouds go to the ground. Come on. Still climbing, still climbing. It's okay, we got construction music now. Which reminds me, when we get to Fire Emblem, I need to turn back up the music. I turned it down, but I think yesterday's volume was pretty good. I think I had it like -35. Because I just noticed when I went back to rewatch it from 2 days ago, it was very quiet. And one of the great things about Fire Emblem is always their music. The sky is the limit, surely. How high is... Wait! Wait! You can see the horizon! How long have we been able to see that? The horizon of nothing. The event horizon. No, don't go into the event horizon. You'll get, like, stretched to nothing, or is it condensed to nothing? I don't remember which one the theory is of you get to the event horizon of a black hole. Other than, like, time slows down. I know that one. Maybe the horizon is the second one. This is so ridiculous. Interactable in this game. True. We don't even see our parents. Like, they send us messages asking us to come clean their house, but that's about it. And to sell the family home. We also found some notes from our mom in the original house. I think I put them all in the garage. Those were kind of sweet. But no human interaction, just like the mansion. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened there, so true. That's why we have the arson scene. We're totally hitting terminal velocity. There's no way we're not. Do you think there's a possibility of you going through the map? You know, that is a great question. That would be so funny. These are very important questions. Possible lack of time to load the map. I was just wondering if the frames were going to glitch out with how fast we're probably going to be falling. But that's probably actually a good question, is can the game itself actually handle it? Eventually, no. You're telling me you don't think they intended for me to be up here? What gives you that idea? I really just thought they wanted me to have a super tall building. I didn't even consider the fact that stairs would break the skylines. You're gonna go, ah! You're fine. We're above the mountains. Is there anything loading this high? The balloons. The only thing loading this high are the balloons. We gotta get them for the house. Which, by the way, that is no longer gonna be this house. We're gonna find a different house on stilts that we can just remove. This house is just gonna have, like, a stairway to heaven. You think I'm gonna erase all this? What a view. So true. Oh, no, this is gonna get... Nope, this one's gonna get... Nope, we're gonna pass that. Thank you. that was a Zelda one. That was totally gonna get muted. It's a distraction from a project? No, this was actually intended to assist with the project, but then we just turned out there was no limit. No, we just have it be muted the entire time so nobody has any idea why the frick this is happening. That would actually be so funny. The goal was to make an up house. We're going to make the balloon and have it floating. Currently the house is floating, but we were going to make a balloon, so I wanted to see how high the balloon could possibly be built up. And then we ended up with last stream, which has now turned into what happens first. But because of the fact that I've spent like $100,000 on stairs, we're not going to bother to erase them. We're just going to find another house on stilts to do the and a smaller one with a smaller roof, because this one is definitely not tall enough for a balloon. The balloon can only go like 6 blocks above the house. It's not enough. It's not enough to have a good balloon. So we probably need like more of a flat house. Maybe a trailer that's on stilts or something. And then we can make that one the up house. But definitely not a 2-story one. We need to find one that has a better maximum in order to make it float and have it connected by balloons. But we do have the strategy to have it connected by balloons when we do find a house that has a better upper limit. Vertigo would be so crazy. I know, right? Very calming music. God Slaying Sword, Xenoblade 1. Fall asleep to this. You could have definitely fallen asleep to the one in the last stream. But I had calming Xenoblade music then. We're climbing, they're fight angels. This one is literally called the God Slaying Sword. Fight. Oh yeah. We're almost to God, guys. Rage, Darkness of the Heart. Ah, Tragic Decision. I always get those two mixed up. Nope, can't do that one. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Grab the fat cat or the white cat. Why not both? No, that one's actually, I'm gonna be honest, that one's a bit too steep. There we go. That's better. True, give me a second. Come on. It's not even lagging yet. This is ridiculous. Have houses despawned yet? I can't tell. I don't think so. Got the cats. Nice. Hey, where'd the sun go? It's nighttime now. There's no sun where we are. The heavens said, "You shall not find me. It is night. Now it shall be permanently night." Okay, now this is rage, darkness of the heart. Carrying up the stairs, my arms. Aw, is Fat Cat on a diet? What's your cat supposed to weigh? I know it depends on type of cat. Should be. He's not fat, he's fluffy. Your cat there. Just chunky. Hey, Phoenix is finally almost at a good weight. And Oreo, it can afford to lose like 1 or 2 more pounds. And Mikey is been lowered to 3/4 of a cup twice a day. So, we have unchunkified almost 2 dogs. And slightly chunkified 1. No offense, buddy. He's not happy with the slightly lower ration levels, but he makes up for it with treats. Meanwhile, Heidi is always just nom 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 food, and because she was... What? Oh, we're talking about the dogs and pets. Or are you asking about the stairs? Those are 2 very different things. Sibling fights, nice. The dogs are not siblings by birth, but they still have sibling fights. You mean the stairs? Oh, okay, cool. Well, you see, I was trying to see how high we could build up the balloon for the up house. So I started building, and then we haven't found the roof, and then we went back down to the bottom, and it turned out that stairs break the height limit. And that we could only actually build like 8 steps above the top of the house that was already there. So this was all really for nothing. So now we're just trying to see what happens first. If I get to 100,000, if the game crashes. Yeah. What was the third option? Or if we reach the height limit, which we already bypassed. So I'm wondering if there's like a third height limit, because I'm wondering if there's like a second barrier in case someone gets out of the first one. Then we're gonna jump off the end of it. We're gonna skydive off the end. We've already spent too much money on this. We're making the stairway to heaven. They're left behind. Here's going back. Nice. Don't worry, it's just a couple of stairs. It's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. Ignore the fact that we spent $130,000 on stairs. That I spent hours working towards today. And now it's just going to stairs. I will be done at 100,000 though. Like actually. Like I need some of the money for actual stuff. Oh, this one. Actually, I don't know if this one will get muted or not, but we're gonna skip it anyway. Main theme. Satoru's good, but it's not hype enough. Nope, that'll definitely get muted. Let's see. I don't know if that'll get muted. We can try it. Worst comes to worst, it gets muted and then nobody has any idea what's going on. Wait, is this the one I think it is, or is this... I think it's this one. Sleeping music, yeah. Alright. We actually, no, I really don't want it to get muted in case this actually works. That's fine, whatever. That's not gonna... Nap time. Persona 3. Snoring. Is the sun coming up yet? Where the frick is the moon? We lost the moon. Where the frick? Oh, there's the moon. Gonna steal the moon. Yep, we're gonna be a what the frick's his name? Not Igor. What the frick is his name? Groot. Thank you. That's it. It's so fluffy. Oh, the moon's not fluffy. That'd be a bit awkward. Especially if it really is made of cheese. That means it's moldy. Think Rue is hay. I don't know. I mean, it probably doesn't think Rue is a real word. I've had to correct video game and like names and characters, and been like, "That's clearly not right." And I'm like, "No, no, that's right." Here's a movie. Alright, if we get down to 100,000, that's where we end, and we're just gonna jump off. But we have to wait for it to be day. We're not gonna do this at nighttime. That's odd. Autocorrect didn't mess with it. Nice. Is the moon almost setting yet? For Skyrim! This is ridiculous. Did we break the game yet? I don't think so. It's still loading. It's science, you're right, this is science. One is distracted. I'm gonna say, there's never a time I don't get distracted, that's for sure. But heck, we got distracted at the beginning when we were debating which Teletubby would murder us. Which Teletubby would be most likely to murder us in our sleep. The determination was the red one. The red one would definitely kill us first. So all of them true, true. Alright. What's the last song we're going into with this? You know? This works. This works. This is from Xenoblade X. Theme X. I actually have this song in pretty much in full in my Chairbird video that I'm gonna release. Probably next week. Well, it just has some really good peaks that are like super like A type feeling. It'll be great. It's gonna be like 20 minutes long. It's currently like 23, but there's one other area I need to edit out first. I can definitely make one area shorter. The only area that needs to be fairly long is the one with both Chairbird and Q*bert, which is where this song is played. This is the journey back to Hogwarts together with them. It's just really sped up. Everything else is like, you know, cuts and pieces, but that's the only one that's like in its entirety. It's just super sped up. Because like I feel like it's interesting, the methods to get them there. Okay, wait, it's almost daytime. Are we there yet? Methods were great. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Can you do like one more small, add a couple more vocals to it? Chop out one more small section. So I need to add some more voiceover to some of it, and then chop out one more small section and add a song to that spot, and then it's done. The hard parts of the animation, the difficult animation parts are done. So that's good. I don't think there's any more, maybe some fine tuning, but nothing else needs to actually be completely done from scratch or anything. Gosh. Fun with the animation. I did have fun with the animation. I've realized that if I do this in the future, I'm probably gonna use a different software, because the software I use is great for like supercuts and stuff like that. Not so good for if you're just trying to make an animation. It doesn't have the best interface for like adding in animations, and the ability to like overlap images and stuff is not great. So I'll probably try a different thing if I do another one that requires a lot of animation. We're so close. Is your animator? I did do the animations for the I did do, not the animations, I did the 3D models for some of the trophies 2 years ago for the awards for the Doug Awards, along with a couple of other artists. That was a lot of fun, and I did do the animation for like one of them. It was a lot of fun. Alright. We gotta wait for it to be day. I mean, technically, I guess it's day. Does this count as day? Did the houses despawn? What the fudge? Ads! I did say 100K. Alright. But I also just want to wait for the sun to get a little bit higher. Wait, it let me outside the border. Ah, no, it won't. Okay. I thought I broke the border. I thought I broke the border. Which I still think I did. Holy frick. We're not supposed to be out this far. Okay, it did glitch out at the very end. When did it go so high in the sky? We can't even see him. You know, we had to come down eventually. And this still stands. Forwards like 6 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really long fall. Holy crud. Anyway, so, but yeah, go. So you saw how high that was? This is how high we can build. That we found out after we'd already built half of the stairs. This is the height limit. That is the height limit. That we found out after we'd built half of these stairs. It was right there. It just worked. It was such a long fall. It did have a visual glitch at the very end. But whichever one we do the up house for, this is actually pretty good. The pool cues will actually work pretty well. Yeah, sure, we're gonna save. We're all gonna build a house right here though. We're gonna put like just a room up here. Just like make it very inconvenient. Like they have no way to reach it. And if they feel like it, you spent like $130,000. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm going to. That's just some spare change, right? Yeah. Nothing. Definitely didn't spend a while doing a job to get that money. Okay, let me change the title. 10. No. We're gonna be good this time. We're not sending Titania off. It'll be fine. I'm gonna do. All right, there we go. All right. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to end and restart. That way the VODs are easy to see.